and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the Superdome. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Miller. Up the sideline to the 40. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Throwing now is Rattler. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's Miller. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Rattler now back to throw. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Now Rattler gonna throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts working in the pistol. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4, Willie Gay with the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the... They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Yeah! And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's deep for Olave. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rattler. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, New Orleans.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time like talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
They'll take this down to the 47. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Slot man in motion left. Here's Rattler. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
To throw, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw, Rattler. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Miller. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16.
The 16-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So we'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. It's like a design run. Hurts has it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3 to go. To throw, Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Elliott's kick is good. All field goals in that first half. 6-3 the score at the break. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And that is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Miller. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They're going to toss it now to Miller. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing now is Rattler. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
At their own 15-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second down throw for Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third and short And Hurts will throw. That's complete. Tight end got her. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Hurts to the air on first down. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Hurts again. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now the first carry of the game for Deontay Foreman. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That's quickly out to Smith. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So, points at 8. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. 3rd and long for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out in front, 13-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. Throwing is Rattler. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Looking to throw, Rattler. This one into the hands of Marshall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's Rattler. And he will score. Game on. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Putting the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got him in. His tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to lead the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Rattler now back to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
To throw, it's Rattler. Going for it all. And he'll take it on in. Harris Marshall. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The score is 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. Quick throw here is complete. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Dotson, the man in motion.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
Here's 1st and 10. Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.